Lieutenant Commander Zill, one of the first things you need to do as a command officer aboard a New Republic ship is to acquaint yourself with your bridge crew. Allow me to introduce you to Commander Argo Bargle, our first officer aboard the Intrepid.
Argo Bargle.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Commander?
The commander says hi, Zill. His speech impediment does take some getting used to.
No worries. I'll use the Force to understand what he's saying.
We have protocol droids and universal translators for that. But sure, Zill. Moving along, I hand-selected these three Wookiee brothers to work with you during your command shift. Lieutenant Hugh Baca, the eldest brother, is our operations manager. His job is to coordinate personnel, allocate resources, and make sure the ship runs as smoothly as possible. Your job is leadership, his job is management. Lieutenant Junior Grade Dubaka, the middle brother, is the security and tactical officer. He's in charge of weapons and shields, as well as shipboard security. And Ensign Lubaka is the youngest brother and our helmsman. He plots the course and pilots the ship. Lieutenant Commander Zill, your job as second officer is to manage the bridge crew during third shift and run the ship.
Thank you, Admiral. And thank you, everybody. I look forward to working with all of you.
Argo, Yargo.
On the bridge, Admiral Jaros?
None, Lieutenant Commander Zill.
I see. Admiral, why did you ask me to research potential military targets the other day?
I'm glad you asked, Lieutenant Commander. My research engineers recently developed and installed a hydro-organic neural network throughout the Intrepid. This links the ship's helm and weapons fire control to a single person who is surgically implanted with cybernetic data ports and program carriers.
So you're saying that one person can directly control all of the Intrepid's weapons and steering, all at the same time, just by thinking about it?
And do so as easily as one blinks an eye. The response time from the controller to the ship would be almost instantaneous, in theory.
In theory? You mean they aren't sure it will work?
The engineers have run countless simulations, and now only need a volunteer to test this new technology for effectiveness and safety.
And I suppose you want me to volunteer?
Argo.
You? Of course not. Don't be silly, Zill. As Commander Bargle just said, that would be much too dangerous.
Argo, Jargo, K-Argo, Largo, Margo, Nargo.
As you can see, Commander Argo Bargle is very aware of all the risks and dangers. Which is why he's going to do it.
Oh, Argo?
Commander Bargle, the medical bay is already prepped for your arrival. Please report to surgery immediately.
Pargo, Quago, Rago, Zargo, Torgo.
Commander Bargle, you may go to the medical bay voluntarily, or you can be dragged there by the vagabonds.
You Argo, Vargo, Wargo.
I knew you would be reasonable, Commander Bargle. Lieutenant Junior Grade Dubaka, please escort the commander to the medical bay.
Ex Argo, Yargo.
Oh, and Lieutenant. If the commander changes his mind along the way, rip his arms off and beat him to death with them.
Zargo.
Yes, Lieutenant, that's an order.
I don't mean to pick on his speech impediment, but it didn't look like Commander Bargle was happy to volunteer, Admiral.
The records will show that he was. Am I correct, Lieutenant Hubaka? See, Zill, the system works. Now, tell me about your research.
Right. The Rank Gang fronts their criminal activities as a ship repair and salvage operation. They have a long-standing history of piracy, lawlessness, and crime.
A gang of notorious criminals, huh? Looks like they're mostly human, of course.
Led by a former Imperial stormtrooper, as a matter of fact. Their headquarters is located on the outer rim world of Kadok.
Well done, Lieutenant Commander. You know what to do from here. I yield the bridge to your command.
Thank you, Admiral. We'll be ready for the hyperspace jump before you turn the bridge. Before you leave, Would you be open to meeting me after my shift to begin your lightsaber training?
That sounds like a great idea, Lieutenant Commander. Meet me in Cargo Bay 1 when your shift is over. That should give us enough space and privacy.
I'll see you then, Admiral. Lieutenant Hugh Baca, inform Commander Evs to deploy all starfighters from the hyperspace escort. Ensign Dubaka, plot a course for the Caddock system. Coordinate hyperspace travel so we arrive at the exact time as our starfighters. This is my first watch as bridge commander, and we will be flawless.
Commander Evs to bridge.
Hello, Evs. Lieutenant Commander Zill here.
Zill? Why are you on the bridge?
Bridge commander for this shift, Evs. What's up?
Okay. Yeah, about these news orders. I recommend we get Gold Squadron leader out of the brig so she can join this hop.
Old squadron leaders in the brig? What the heck for?
Yeah, she was detained for an altercation.
Fighting? She was detained for fighting?
I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding. They were in a bar and the music was loud. Yeah, some people may have had too much to drink. I'm not sure who. I agree. There is a chance it could have been Lieutenant Commander Jess who was drunk. And started the fight. With multiple Wookiees? Really? I didn't hear that part.
I don't care what happened. It will take us a few days to travel through hyperspace, and I need her to organize Gold Squadron for the jump. Suit her up and get her out there. I'll expect everyone to be in position for hyperspace jump by the end of my shift, Lieutenant, and make a note to grab Commander Bargle from the medical bay as soon as he's recovered from surgery. I want him strapped into the weapons fire control rig before we drop out of hyperspace. Understood?
Lieutenant Commander Jess was fighting Wookiees? Were they playing the Jarek for money? Huh. Okay, well, that sounds about right.